The Supreme Court struck down President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan today.
That plan would have eliminated up to $20,000 in loans for millions of borrowers. Now, here in Colorado, that would have been life-changing for many graduates. According to Education Data Initiative, Colorado has 774,000 student loan borrowers, and the average debt is nearly $37,000.
All of those borrowers are now facing tough financial decisions after the Supreme Court blocked President Biden's plan to forgive student loan debt.
Denver 7's Danielle Kreuter breaks down the High Court's decision and what Biden says is his plan B.
In a monumental 6-3 decision, the U.S. Supreme Court decided the plan to forgive student loan debt for millions of borrowers would not go forward. It comes down to how the plan was designed. The student loan forgiveness was launched from the so-called HEROES Act, which does allow the Secretary of Education to waive or modify financial assistance programs. However, the Supreme Court decision says it does not allow the Secretary to, quote, rewrite the statute from the ground up. Arkansas Attorney General Republican Tim Griffin applauded the decision.
The simple question was not, should we forgive the loans? The simple question was, and continues to be, does the president have the unilateral authority under the HEROES Act to forgive the student debt?
The dissenting opinion, written by Justice Kagan, rebutted, saying, quote, in every respect, the court today exceeds its proper, limited role in our nation's governance. The president pointing the finger at Republicans.
16 million people had already been approved. The money was literally about to go out the door. And then Republican elected officials and special interests stepped in. Republican state officials sued my administration, attempting to block relief, including millions of their own constituents.
He offered a backup plan. By creating the new plan under the Higher Education Act instead of the HEROES Act, he says the Education Secretary will be allowed to compromise, waive, or even release loans.
This new path is legally sound. It's going to take longer, but in my view, it's the best path that remains to providing for as many borrowers as possible.
Until then, he said he will create a temporary 12-month on-ramp repayment program. Once payments are required again, they will be due and interest will accrue. However, if you can't pay, you won't go into default immediately.
They won't refer borrowers who miss payments to credit agencies for 12 months to give them a chance to get back up and running.
As of right now, student loan payments will restart in October, with interest starting to accrue on September 1st. I'm Danielle Kreuter, Denver 7.
And digging into the issue now, there are racial disparities when it comes to student loan debt. According to research by Education Data Initiative, Black graduates owe an average of $25,000 more in student loans compared to their white counterparts. 4 years after graduating, Black graduates owe an average of 188% more than white borrowers. And research finds these issues are based on socioeconomic factors like family support, income, and employment.
There are a handful of loan forgiveness programs that you can take advantage of right now, including the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. People who work for the government or nonprofits are eligible for debt relief, and some teachers are eligible for loan forgiveness. Those who teach full-time for 5 years in a low-income school or educational service agency may be eligible for up to $17,500 in debt relief.